What's up, Melomaniacs? Here we are again. It's a new round, it's a new race for the new interesting metal releases for this first half of January 2022. Bear with me if you want to discover some great stuff I have today in store for you. I have some amazing traditional heavy metal albums, believe me. I have some power metal, I have some metalcore, some deathcore, some prog as well, and some melodic doom death metal. Everything is here, so stick with me, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's spend the next 30 minutes or so together with some great sound for our ears. Starting things up here with a band from California, more precisely from Nevada City, who produce some post-metal, and believe me, this band is great. The band's name is Aequorea, which means from the ocean in Latin, you know, from the sea. And I was, so admirative of this album. You know me. When I love an album so much, I try to get in touch with the band. That's what I did here. And I got in touch with them on the social networks, and they accepted to grant me an interview in the coming days. So I'm so happy about that. So guys from Aequorea, thanks again, and be talking to you very soon. So this album is called Dim. It's the second album from the band. The previous one released back in 2014. And this is some great post-metal, with great guitar riffs, great guitar solos. The guitars on this album, believe me, is absolutely fantastic. The drums as well. You can find some harsh vocals there, but they are really incorporating themselves really well in the atmosphere of this album. And you have to know that this album is only composed of 4 tracks, but 4 tracks, super long 4 tracks, and it's absolutely amazing. So don't hesitate 1 minute to dig into that album. That album is called Dim from the band Aequorea. This next selection, you get it, it's traditional heavy metal, and they hail from the UK. They are called Eliminator, and they produce some traditional heavy metal a la Iron Maiden, but Iron Maiden, old school Iron Maiden, according to me, the best albums of Iron Maiden are the ones, before Book of Souls, and they pay tribute here to this kind of traditional heavy metal. That's why I love it. So this band is called Eliminator. It's composed of 10 tracks, and it's great if you love your traditional heavy metal. It's really the album I recommend for this beginning of January. So this is Eliminator. Guys, just tell me, I believe you thought, based on the vocals on this clip here, that you thought it was Deftones. Huh? Really, huh? But it's not Deftones. I'm bringing you here to New Jersey in the USA. This is a deathcore band called Fit for an Autopsy. They produce some deathcore, and it's their 6th studio album. That just released this past Friday. You know me, I'm not really keen about deathcore, but when I heard that song, just because it reminded me Deftones in the intro of this track, and then I decided to discover the album, and well, I like it. It's deathcore, but it's great. So this is Fit for an Autopsy. If you like deathcore, just dig into it. Let's do a quick break here. If I do this, what are you thinking about? Don't be scared, tell me. Yes, baby, Muse. I know, it's not metal. Well, it's not metal. Did you discover the new single from Muse that was out this past Thursday for the world premiere? God. You have to know that Muse is my band of heart when I was a teenager, back in 1999. And I was really a huge fan of the band when they were producing really some great alternative rock, That was just before, they started to produce some pop music, which I disliked, of course. But hey, everybody's different, everybody has his personal tastes. But guys, listen to the new track of Muse, because an album is in preparation and I think it's going to be out this year in 2022. The new single they released this past Thursday is called Won't Stand Down. And this is a little break for this video. Just discover it because you have some great riffs on this track, and I think, guys, if you are metalheads, I think you will like it. Trust me. Moving on. To Sweden with a band called Arab Altar. They produce some Viking black metal, and they are here with a 10th studio album, or 9th maybe, yeah, with a 9th studio album, sorry, just released this early January on the 14th. So it's Viking black metal. It's absolutely fantastic. I love this kind of music. The album is called Varktiman and is composed of 8 tracks for a total playing time of 42 minutes. I love the artwork. That's what caught me here. You know, the artwork, I love it. And yeah, I think you will like it as well if you like the genre. So this is Erebaltor. It's my only selection in black metal for this week, believe it or not. For this one, I selected for you some melodic death metal, and this band come from Sofia in Bulgaria. The band's name is Deadscape, and it's their their debut full-length album in the name of the Deepest Shade that was released in this past 7th of January, if I remember right. So this is Melodeath for fans of Dark Tranquillity, because I personally find they have a high influence of Dark Tranquillity here, especially on the clean vocal parts, you know, on the melodies. So if you like the kind of music that Dark Tranquillity produce, you will for sure like this album. I really highly recommend, if you like the genre, if you like death metal, really dig into that album. The album is composed of 12 tracks for a total playing time of nearly 48 minutes. It's absolutely fantastic. The clip I showed you here is one of my favorite songs on the album. The song is called Forsaken. It's the second track of the album. I like the way they combine, you know, clean and harsh vocals. I like the way sometimes they deconstruct, you know, the rhythm on the instrumentation there. And yeah, this album is absolutely fantastic. And the good news is that I also get in touch with that band, you know, and they agreed to give me an interview on the channel. So this will be coming in the next days or weeks on the channel. So stay tuned for that if you like this music. And I really strongly recommend you discover this album from the band Deadscape. Moving on. This one is one of my favorite releases I heard for the beginning of this year. Believe me, it's a band that come from Bilbao in Spain. The name of the band, sorry, is In Loving Memory. They produce some melodic doom death metal. You know my love for this genre, and they are here with a third studio album in the name of The Withering. It's absolutely fantastic if you like the kind of music such as Draconian, you know, maybe a little bit of Swallow the Sun over there, and it's absolutely great. I love the instrumentation, believe me. It's really, really heavy, this album, despite, you know, the atmosphere, the melodic stuff. It's absolutely great. They combine, you know, a lot of feelings, different feelings to all together. You know, it's great. It's so melodic, it's so atmospheric, and in the same time it's melancholic as well, you know, and I like the way they put everything together, you know. The album was released on the 14th of January under the label Funere, Funere is the name of the label, and so this album is absolutely fantastic. It's a long album, but believe me, you won't see the time pass. You know, it's composed of 10 tracks for nearly 80 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Can you imagine that? But I'm telling you, it's 10 tracks, long tracks. In general, on an average, it's 7 or 8 minutes long for each of the 10 tracks. And it's absolutely fantastic. Just to tell you, I spent my Sunday morning spinning this record, you know, 5 times in a row because I loved it so much. And the good news is that I'm gonna be interviewing them in the coming days as well. Yeah, 3 interviews are on the menu for the next days or weeks. I'm really glad about that. So guys from In Loving Memory, if you're watching this, I can't wait to be talking to you as well, because I am really full of questions for you guys. Moving on. For this next selection as well, I'm not really keen in a power metal, you know. Power metal is not really the kind of metal, the subgenre that I spend the most minutes or hours to listen to. But this one, when I discovered it, I said, wow, what a feel-good album, you know. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. The band is Power Paladin. They come from Iceland, and they released their debut studio album this January the 7th, under the name of With the Magic of Wind, Fire, Steel. And believe me, if you love power metal, you will for sure, guarantee you will love this one. And even if you like me, you know, you're not really dedicated to power metal, believe me, you will like it as well, because it's such a feel-good album. The album is composed of 9 tracks for a total playing time of 51 minutes. It's great music, great stuff. It's really addictive, you know. Listen to this album when you're working out, for example, you know, just an example. I love the artwork as well, you know, that's what caught me here, you know. And so this is my only selection for power metal this week, but it's a great one, believe me. The guy says he doesn't like deathcore. Jesus. This is my second selection in the subgenre deathcore. This is a band called Shadow of Intent. They hail from Rhode Island in Connecticut in the USA, and they are here with their 4th studio album in the name of Elegy. It was out this past January the 14th. And the album is composed of 13 tracks for a total of 60 minutes, 1 hour sharp. And yeah, I love the artwork of the album. You know, that's why Appeal Me here. I was not expecting deathcore music there at all, you know. But yeah, I kind of like it. So I said, well, let's keep it in my selection and show the guys there, you know. For the ones of you who like deathcore, it's a great selection for this one as well. And yeah, I can only strongly recommend you like it, you know. You discover it and you like it. Yeah. Moving on. Oh, before going on, I don't know if it's me, but when I listen to deathcore, you know, I'm a French speaker. You know, I live in Belgium, so I'm in the French-speaking part of Belgium in the south, and I speak French. It's my mother tongue, and I have the impression that when I listen to deathcore, I want to curse, but I want to curse in French. I don't know why. It's me or even you in different languages. I don't know. Deathcore makes me feel like cursing. I don't know.
Nom de Dieu, de putain de bordel de merde, de saloperie, de connard, d'enculé de ta mère.
Yeah. Just like that, man. Just like that.
Here's a river with endless flow. His source seems eternal under the water. He found a loophole in creation's glow. So steady and measure his pace. Probably had that since she was born. How much we have lived from above for long.
All of us tinker, lost the dome as a jar. It starts seeping.
Such continuity.
The bleeds enter from you in the fall. And they are dreaming.
Lost for eternity.
And last but not least for this selection, this time I'm bringing you back to the USA, more precisely in Boston, with Wilderun, who just released their fourth studio album in the name of Epigon. Remember Wilderun? They released back in 2019, an album called Veil of Imagination that was, you know, critically acclaimed, you know, all over the world as a great prog piece, you know, and it was absolutely amazing. And they are back here with the sequel to that album called Epigon, and believe me, if you loved Veil of Imagination, you will more than love this one. Epigon is absolutely fantastic. I can guarantee you that this album will appear on many year-end lists by December this year. I can guarantee that, and most probably on mine as well, because I already own the vinyl, you know, of Veil of Imagination, and the vinyl for this one is on its way as well. I love it. I love Wilderun. What do? They do, you know, basically prog metal, you know, but with like an epicness, some epicness, you know, on their music, you know, some cinematic stuff, you know. You have the impression to watch an epic movie, you know, to go to the adventure. It's symphonic, it's progressive. Yeah, it's so progressive, you know. It's absolutely amazing. It's 10 tracks for 66 minutes long, and I can recommend you listen to the intro track, Exhaler, Wood Gatherer. It's a 14-minute track with so much stuff in one unique track. Just this track, you have the impression to listen to a full album, you know. It's absolutely amazing. Passenger, I love it as well. Identifier, and then you have Ambition. It's an instrumental, you know, track, you know, to cut a little bit the album, and then moving on with a track, 4-part track, you know, called Distraction 1, 2, 3, and then you have again an instrumental track there, and they end up with the album. I was really surprised with a Radiohead song cover from the song Everything in Its Right Place from Radiohead. I was really surprised, but it's so great, you know. Please don't miss that album. It's the big piece of January and one of the big pieces of the year. I can guarantee that. So this is Wilderon with the album Epigon, and that's what closes up this selection. So I hope you liked it, you know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about these albums. Which one do you like? Which one don't you like? And did I miss something for these past 2 weeks of January? Write it down, please, in the comments down below, and we can go ahead this conversation offline in the comments under this video. So I will see you very, very soon. So don't forget, 3 interviews, not 2, but 3 interviews are coming on the channel very soon. And I will see you in the end of January for the best of the month, of course. See you guys. Thanks a lot for your attention, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Ciao, ciao.
Roasted